NBA sports. And the spotlight is on the Cardinals, leader at quarterback. He's fifth in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. It's the Cards and the Rams, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
On first down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Come on.
Play action on first down. Got a man open. Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Let's go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready?
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
Ready.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Set, huh?
Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well, beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong with this franchise.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They go play action here. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Makes the handoff, now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
This might be a free play for him. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside, defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Ready.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
Set.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back.
Ready.
But now they've got 4th down.
Set. Ready.
Oh, wow, they're throwing. He's on the move. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. First throw for the backup now. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. After the touchdown, Cardi all set up to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. The Rams and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. They go play action on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're going play action. He's got Harrison. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey. Let's go. Empty.
Kyler looking to throw. Open receiver, caught. And that's good for a first down.
Yeah, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Now an inside give to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Second and 3. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Back to throw here, Stafford. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. So it's halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals out in front. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Niners who are able to come away with the road victory. Christian McCaffrey over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Drake May, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. The former Florida State man, Trey Benson, had it going in the first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field in the tone of this drive.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Benson once more. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. They'll come up 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On comes Joshua Carney in the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Now Kyler gets this one to Harrison. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cardinals have it with the... New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. Escapes a defender. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's got it across the goal line for a touchdown. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense.
It's Benson on the give. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now off play action. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding.
Throwing off the play fake here. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Here's Kyler to throw. Connection made on the cross. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Throwing here, Murray. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play.
And it's a touchdown. The play to his tight end works out perfectly. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Prater on for the PAT. The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll get this to Cup. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Stafford now. Complete, it's Atwell. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now following that completion, we see a man shaking. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he has it to the 42 before they make this stop. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got him in open across the field, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. It's caught. And he's got it across the goal line for a touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been...
Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he will final score, touchdown Los Angeles. The Rams take a small chunk. Williams the touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. Rams are pointing, we'll wait and see. They got it back! Well, still a risky call, but a little less so than normal given that field position. Wonder if that emboldened them to try it, partner, and in turn get the ball back successfully.
I think that's exactly what it did. Easier to stomach an onside attempt, to take that kind of risk with that field position. That penalty, boy, did it prove costlier than just the yardage. It ends up costing them a chance to possess the ball, too.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.